Hello, welcome back to Software Inc. Not sure how long it's been for you, but for me it's almost 3 weeks since I actually recorded the last episode. September is always a month of a lot of family activity, birthdays, friends have birthdays, etc. etc. But let's get back into the game. And according to my notes, there's nothing in particular. We are still waiting for the year 88 when the first research will show up. And let's have a quick look at what happened in the last time so that we are not missing anything. So we have 86 and apparently we released 3 new software products. Oh yes, I was hoping some of that would sustain our future growth. We also have Star Engine 3 released last year, which apparently has already sold all of the copies it is going to sell. Well, still a couple to go, but 2.8 million, that looks like it will have sold. And we have Star Modeler, which is a new thing, and we are not really well known in 3D editor business. But we do have Star Paint 4, which according to this should sell about 2 million copies and make 100 million or so. Oh well, we will see. Now then, our current support situation, 0 active users in Protector 1. Well, let's get rid of that. 0 active users for Star Paint. Let's get rid of that. Still users in Star Engine 2, no more in Star Paint 2. A lot are still using Star Paint 3, Star Traveler, Star Wave. Oh, it's also a lot of users. Okay. Test drive, 3 million users. That should be our new products, Protector, Star Modeler, and Star Paint. Yes, we need to pay a little bit more attention to these so that we quickly fix any issues that show up. And apparently we have something, some contract work going on for our artists, and there's more if we need more. We have the next version of the audio tool, which only needs 11 code units but no arts. That's okay. Who is this assigned to? Support 2 and 3. We have the next version of the game we saw up here somewhere, which has 3 million users and obviously excellent reputation. So there's that. And the next version of the engine and our operating system, which we have been working on for a while, but which is getting close to reaching the number of required code units. And I believe we had some reviews which say that in theory we could theoretically release it now. We wouldn't be top notch, but as with the other thing, new releases, we might still want to release it just to get some reputation. Let's actually check on that. So, software releases. And we want to check for operating systems. And this is a computer operating system, so we're looking at this. In November there will be a release, and then in December 88 the next one. So 2 options: either we release now and basically forget about a lot of profits here. Well, we still need to go through beta, so it's not an option to release now. And that means we will release after this one and should have a lot of time to sell some copies before the next one, but we will need to go into beta soon. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Not sure how many copies it will sell, but it should set the foundation for future sales. And why do I have another 3D editor here? And why is it in beta and paused? Interesting. Oh, that was the that's the one that I wanted to have the project manager do, and then it stopped moving forward because the operating system is not released. Right? Yeah, that's for StarOS. Okay, that's why it's paused. No problem. And we have the other operating system, which is acting as a training project and has a long way to go. Good. Well then, with that all settled, let's see, we have May and anything in the companies area. Do we need to check on any new companies here? No, I think we took care of all of these. They are already our subsidiaries. Oh yes, and that will be our plan for the future. Get more subsidiaries. One way to get market recognition, if I remember correctly, is once you buy out a company and you take over their products, they will just you take over the products as well, and by taking over the company, not as a subsidiary, but really buying it out, and then you inherit the reputation, something like that. Although I do hope I remember that correctly. I might be wrong. And last time we hopefully fixed our slight issues here. We will see whether these people are now more efficient. Got a couple coffee makers there. No extras there, but some more here, yes. People are actually using the cafeteria. This will be annoying for a while. Okay. Who is stressed? You're a little stressed, but I guess it's still okay. What is this stuff here? Oh god. Okay. Yeah. I guess not sure whether there was an update in between. Okay. Let's see. Let's move forward. Oh yes, let's also check this here. Do we have any we apparently have a couple print jobs for other companies. But our storage is okay, so we are not having problems with delivering the stuff. And that's more couriers, a bit more unhappy. Let's send all of them home. Not courier, artists. There definitely must have been an update. This is new. Oh god, okay. Let me find some couriers to send them home so that this annoying ding ding sound goes away. All of you go home. There are some more couriers. Oh, we will see. That's quite awful. Okay, maybe a little more, but that's... Yeah, let's turn this back on so we actually hear what's going on, but if necessary we will just shut off the sound. And since all of our artists are home, nobody is working on this. How is actually their load? We have 4 tasks assigned to them, that's why they are unhappy. In principle I could probably assign some more parking spots to the couriers, like these, but I really don't want 3 couriers here at any time. 2 is fine. Oh, well, let's see. Let's get 1 more for deliveries just to get rid of this annoying sound problem there. Now, monthly income. Oh well. Here, some more there. And since I don't remember when I called the last time any of these guys, why do I even bother with this antivirus stuff? Oh, I wanted to get our reputation up, that's why. The editor reputation is up a little bit, so that's good. And hopefully we will get a proper app there soon. Yeah, I don't see antivirus recovering really well, but that's not an issue. There really isn't enough money in that market. Like if we check all of the software, go for the antivirus releases, I mean that's just first ones made a little bit of money, and ever since it's just not happening. Too much work for too little income. What are these contracts doing? One still has a couple, 50,000. Yeah, they're all small contracts, okay. And we are quickly fixing all of these bugs, that's great. Situation here, almost all fixed, wow. Excellent. A lot queued here, unfortunately. Team 2 and support 1. So why... he's not being properly addressed? Let's see, team 2 and support 1. Support 1 has 10 tasks. And team 2 has 9 tasks, okay. So basically they are a little overburdened, maybe. Looks like it anyway. But they are not piling up, so I don't see a particular problem there. A lot of people calling in sick, so that's indicative of some issues. But I didn't see a lot of idle employees, so that's good. Oh, actually, this one has exceeded the number of code units required, and we are into June, so let's get a review. And probably going to move this to beta really soon today. Any new companies? No. Okay. Oh, that's progressing quickly. Hello there, Thunderstorm. Again, artists being a little tired of having too many projects. I wanted to check out the newbies, what's their current skill level. So they have advanced to about 30% base skill, that's not too bad. Let's see. This efficiency generally is good. Some people with a little bit low score, but oh, that's because they are sick or on vacation, so they haven't recovered. Except this one, okay. Still a lot of training to do, but why is nobody at training? Let's see. HR management. That looks weird. Oh, all of the education settings are gone. Interesting, okay. Right. This and this. I do have a manager, so I'll let them take care of all of this business. Hopefully there will be some more education there. Now let's have a look at this review. 9% bugs, so definitely needs a lot of bug fixing, but 4.1% quality, that's actually really good. So let's bring this into beta now. Yes, definitely. Hopefully that was soon enough, otherwise it will transition tomorrow. Yes, it was early enough, okay. So still the core team is assigned to this. How many projects does the core team have? 3. I remember I wanted a core team. Oh yeah, they are developing this game, which needs 7 and 9. And what else is the core team doing? Probably not here. Yeah. So where is the core team? Oh, here. So they're doing the OS training for design work, Star OS, and here, test drive. That's the 3 projects, okay. Maybe we will have somebody else assigned to the bug fixing as well. One of the, well, the big one. How many projects do they have? 2 currently. They are developing this one. And they are supporting Paint, Star Paint 4. which is probably why this development is not going very quickly. Anyway, let's assign them to also to here. So that hopefully we will get a lot of bugs fixed there. And the, not this one, this one. Upcoming release was in November, so we will set a release date for either December or January. I guess December is fine, that gives us half a year. Yes, please. And we could start printing copies, especially since this is now basically at the limit. Yeah, let's print some copies. StarOS, reasonably low priority. And how about we print, let's say 500,000 copies for now. I know we can reach a lot more people, but it's really difficult to know how many we will sell. Or maybe we'll go to a full 1,000,000 copies. Can I maybe... I can't change the release date anymore, right? Interesting. I can release it because it's overdue, but I cannot change the marketing anymore. Okay. Whatever. An employee is sick. It's still a lot. Apparently over here things have quieted down, which is excellent. The managers which I wanted to have here, what about them? They are still in education for half a year. So June, that means by the end of September they should be back. Also, both of these teams should probably have 12 months schedules, and we will let them do this, and this, and good education level. Let's say 2 people at one time, or yeah, 2 should be fine, maybe 3. Check on our support situation here. Star pin 3 is still, it's okay, as long as it's not growing above 200 or so, or, well, some high number. We should be okay. It doesn't look like there are any new bugs, it's just repeat reports of old issues. Interestingly, this one has leveled out now. But we are getting a lot of bugs on Starpaint 4 and they are immediately fixed. That's great. How is our situation here? 3D editor is actually already 1.5 hearts. So we should see a couple more sales there, and let's check this new deal. It's probably this one. Yeah, likely. 30 cents. I don't like 30 cents. We could do 32, but that's too short of a time. I can't print that much. That's 400,000 copies, which isn't too bad. I don't like 30 cents though. Oh well. Let's put it on the back burner and that should be okay. Like this. In theory, we should probably start developing the next version here. Or do I already have that running? No, I don't think so. Okay. My releases, make sequel. The whatever latest greatest we have. Unless this one is better. Oh, that's okay. And there are no new features, so there's nothing we can do. Still, it will reach 100%, so that's okay. That will go here. I said that will go here. And we need an operating system for it. Just use the most used one. Okay, develop. He could also develop the next project there, but version of Starpaint 4, I mean Starpaint 5. It hasn't sold a lot of units yet, so we still have a little bit of time. And maybe by then some new feature will release, I don't know. One new sick person, that's good. Oops, that's fast. You will need to pay attention to this today. And yet another new request. 25 cents. Nope, that's not happening. Okay, assign nobody. And now this is waiting. Developed. Let's see, that was 4.5 code units. That's easily implemented, but it will be done only after. Yeah, you're not going to do that. Who's going to do that actually? It will be done only after we released the operating system, I guess. I'll have to check who will develop this. I think we have a lot of time there. Coming releases for 3D editor as well. There's one from the competition releasing soon. So we might want to check that. Try premium from DriveClap. Let's have a look. DriveClap, here we are. All of your recent releases has been the 3D editor. That's interesting. And I don't own a lot of shares in you. In fact, none of them. How about we change that? Well, let's see. You're stagnating in terms of balance. And if you remove balance, then yeah, sales are up and down. We have a lot of money, but that's about it, and we will not get that money. So there's that. I don't know. Let's buy this share maybe. Oh, we are not making so much money right now. Well, let's leave it at that. We will see. Could also work on the press release for this on low priority. Who's stressed? Team 2. Well, you're going home anyway. Good programmer, but doesn't have certain skills. Let's see, that was Team 2, employees, Melinda. Team 2 does not really have 3D skills. And she's going on vacation, so somebody has a little. And nobody else pretty much. And I can't send, I don't want to send the people on education right now because already only half the team is here. So whatever they are working on is already hampered. And I guess you're stressed because of this situation here. Or maybe I do want to send you on an audio education for 2 months. Now you will be back in 3 months, yeah, because of the vacation. Already fixed $100, that's good. Situation up here is all cleared out now. Also this has leveled off, that's not too bad. But this one isn't not getting anywhere. What are the artists doing? Boys, one is on vacation, most are here. I have 4 projects, which is a little much, I will admit. And that is probably this one, yes. And not this one. Probably this one, so we have identified 2. Where's the rest? That's one. Oh, and probably one of these, this one here. Yeah, artists are listed here for 3D Play, which should release next month. But that's only 3. I thought they have 4 projects, so what is the other one? Go over it again, artists. 1, oh, 1. And 2, and the operating system. Okay, that makes 4. I feel like I want to get rid of this, so I will assign the core team there. The artists there are really qualified. Oops, whoa. Hopefully this will sort this out here. Having to remember that is kind of taxing. New contract, let's see, 35 cents. Or 220 copies, yeah, why not? Yeah, earning some money, not a lot actually, that's a little concerning. Let's see, review. Age Delight probably was one of the new companies. No. These guys, what have they released? Oh, an operating system, okay. Oh no. Which? How? Oh, that's because I bought shares, okay. I guess I will send the artists home, all of them, for a day. It's just not working out like this. And yet another contract. 24 cents. No? Good progress on fixing bugs here. That's good to see. We really need to get this sorted so that we have a good start. And have a look at this. 3D editor business. Almost at the top. Now we need to seriously check our printing for that. This job actually also looks interesting, so let's take care of that as well. Now our 3D editor. Let's see. We are selling 45,000 units a month. We still have 350 in stock and printing limit set to 250, so we are still good for a little bit. Our market reach is 2.2 million. Can we port it to anything reasonable? No. Okay. Why are you stressed? Negatively affected by environment. Well, go home. That should hopefully be fixed, done tomorrow, and then we can de-stress the artists. You as well, just go home. So let's have a look. The marketing is going slowly, that's okay. I don't care. The port situation looks okay, a little bit built up here, but nothing important. It's all fixed. This one is not all fixed, but there's so few users. But we are not recovering the antivirus. Well, we recovered a tiny bit probably, but it's not really going anywhere. We would need to release a lot more products there, and that's just not... I'm not interested in that. Look here, next release, antivirus, and then another one, well, in a year, but so much work. Important figure to look for is income versus the expenses for marketing, and apparently our marketing team is very busy. They are not doing anything. What are you guys doing? Oh well, yeah, that explains it. And we definitely can promote this, yes please. That will be delivered tomorrow. Remove the artists from it, they don't need to stress anymore. One person sick, 13 on vacation. Okay, let's get rid of that, and hopefully this will de-stress the artists sufficiently. 3 projects left, that should be okay. Let's check the situation here. Star Modeler still has enough copies, and let's see, this one is 500, yeah, that's okay. Star Travelers, how many did we actually sell? We need to reduce the number of prints we keep to 10th of that, I think. Yeah, 5,000 should be okay. Test drive is also no longer selling a lot. Can we port this somewhere? Not really. So let's change this also to 5,000. Star Engine. Let's see. That has way too many copies out there. Well, it's actually okay. We're not selling a lot. Why are we not selling a lot? We only sold 2.8 million. We may have sold a couple digital copies, but that's not a lot. Not enough to make up the difference between our 3.6 million consumer reach and this one. And there's nothing to port it to. We may end up being stuck with 1 million copies there. Protector 2 is okay-ish. I don't think we will be selling a lot. Let's bring this down to, let's say 10,000 for now. And Star Model, yeah, 250 should be okay, that's still growing. Star Paint 4. Projected sales of potentially 2.2 million and 50,000 a month, so that number is okay. This one, Star Wave, sold 2.1 million copies of a potential 2.2. I think that's because we ported it somewhere. Yeah. Okay, so not a lot of things moving there. Let's see, that was how many units last month? 17,000. So let's reduce the maximum also to 10,000. Already have 1 million copies of our operating system, almost 1 million copies in stock, and then we are dealing with the contracts. I want to print more copies of the operating system. I don't know. I really have no idea how many of this I will be selling. I mean, I know, let's see, we have no reputation in the operating system market. Theoretically, we reach this many people, but I think operating systems are kind of special. And probably depending on the year, you only sell so and so many. Let's have a look at the other operating systems sold recently. Category computer. So operating sold 1 million copies. Wait. Yeah, 1 million copies, 1.5 million copies for an outstanding one with probably got a lot of reputation. So let's stick to 1 million copies for the moment. And we actually all printed all of them, so we can now tune this back down to, let's say, 50,000. So we already printed all of the copies, we are fixing bugs like mad, and that's pretty much all we can do here. How many copies of 3D Star do we have? None, and we are not planning to sell this externally, so that's okay. Somebody is unhappy. Yeah, just go. Tell me about yourself. You're stressed. Reasonably good programmer. Why are you stressed? I don't know. And let's call some service people. This guy and this guy. Just to be sure that things get fixed appropriately and in due time. Let's have a look at the servers. 79%, yeah, some of them need fixing. 28% definitely needs fixing. That looks like it's finished actually, so let's get a review. We have a release date for that. No, we do not. Our last Star Wave was more than 2 years ago. It's sold all copies it can sell, I guess. Yeah, pretty much. And what does the competition do? 2 audio tours upcoming. One in December and one in June. That's not ideal. But we have a good reputation, so we should be okay. That's not ideal. Let's see, the upcoming ones were the Audible Stop and Wave Take. Wave Take 5, where is the predecessor for that? Oh, wow. Just trying to figure out whether any of the other companies may be working on some more of those, but apparently not. Let's say release in January, then October, November, December definitely must be spent on bug fixing. That does not leave a lot of time to continue development. We can go until mid-September maybe. Yeah, we can do a January release. That should be okay. Yeah. And maybe actually shift some of these. Just to bring them in order as usual. Not a lot of profits, that's for sure. Just today and tomorrow, and then we will put it to beta. Game is progressing nicely. When did we release the predecessor? Oh, just last year. Okay. What's the competition situation for simulation games? December, May. Okay. Antivirus is still not getting anywhere, but at least 3 editors we have conquered. So we should now see good sales, maximum sales on our 3D editor. Oh, what am I doing here? I want to look here, this one. So this will probably not grow anymore. Well, a little bit, but... And most importantly, I totally forgot to check, but our return rate is down to 0%, which means Star Modeler, while having a lot of users, will not grow any more bugs. So we can reduce this a little bit. Let's have a look at Protector 2 in the same aspect. Also 0% returns, excellent. All of them are fixed. And Star Paint. This still has quite a lot of returns. We started with 20%, that's atrocious. How did that happen? Definitely need to consider that when doing the printing for Star Paint 4. Well, we already printed everything. Do we have any more printing contracts we could take on? Operating system, something or some. This we can do until December. Yeah, why not? Anything else? We just won't make this, and this is 26 cents. I'm not interested. Let's actually try to have a look at how much money we are making from the digital distribution. less than $300,000, so that's also not a lot. We are paying way more to the physical stores, which are selling our own software. How's the marketing team doing? Are they back from vacation? Well, a few are. Anyway, it looks like we are not going to release any software today. We have Wave, which is probably going to go into beta now. It has to if we want to release it in January. And well, we could still develop for a day or two, but generally speaking, that's pretty much has to go into beta. Let's have a look. How many copies of Starwave did we sell? Active users 2 million, 2.2 million copies sold. Okay. What does the review say? 7.6 quality. Yeah, that's not ideal, but let's just bring this into beta. Yes. So that's pretty much what we accomplished today. Star operating system finally getting into beta and will be released in December, unless the competition delays. Then we will also delay a little just so we sell after them. New audio tool will be released soon, and let's see, 100 million or so. Not a lot. I'm really interested to see how the operating system does, but well, the episode is running into the hour, so that will not happen today. And these two products are also not ready today. 10 points, and that one has 7 points and 9 points, so yeah. Let's see, actually pretty much hitting the hour now. Let's wait until this is in beta, so it actually is now, so we can start printing some copies of it. Then we will have to cut the episode. It's already getting late here. Print a couple copies, maximum of, what did I want, 2 million, so let's say 1.8 million copies, and the rest we will print afterwards on demand. Okay, who's supporting this? 2 and 3, okay. They should hopefully be able to fix that. Yeah, so a little bit shorter episode, well, still pretty long by normal standards, but I have to catch up on recording this after all the activities in September, which prevented me from recording. I hope you still enjoyed it a little bit, as I noticed it's really not a lot of not a lot happening here, but that's just the way Software Inc. plays for a lot of the time you're playing, just keeping track of developing your software, fixing all the bugs, and we are doing pretty well in that regard, and just keeping the machine going. So thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like below. If you did not, let me know what you would like me to do differently in the recording, whether you want me to skip some of this tedious gameplay and jump forward to the next major event. And apart from that, as always, have a nice day and hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.